Shalom, Shalakia, Shalom. Israel giving no praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua, Ba'ashim Chakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, GMS, Ruel, Salutation, Hakim Adib, pushing his word, truth, and sincerity, risking your freedom in your life to do so more so now than ever before, because we are close to the end. I said that in my last video, I was going to do a video about this military drive. This has been an ongoing topic for about 3 weeks now. And the reason why this is a hot topic is because now, what we're talking about on the street corners and what we've been on them highways and byways pushing, which was going to become a reality. Now you see clear as day, ain't a joke no more. Ain't a joke. Military drive is upon us. Military drive is here. And it ain't going nowhere. All right? And the bad thing about it was worse now. Not only are there men going, but there's women going too. All right? They already said it was unconstitutional to drive just men. Y'all women got what y'all wanted, man. Y'all wanted equality with men. Y'all wanted to be equal with men. Y'all wanted to do everything a man could do, you could do and better. Now's your chance to prove it. Now's your chance to prove it. You could prove that you're equal to man. Put on that hard hat. Put on that backpack. Grab that AR-15 and head to the trenches. So it says fact check. Reuters.com. House bill will automate selective service registration already required. This is June 26, 2024. 3 days ago. So it's this the U.S. House of Representatives passed a bill seeking to automate the registration of men aged 18 through 26 for the selective service system, which has been required by federal law since 1980. So it was always on the books. So had America ever felt that they were short-staffed with men concerning war and they needed more troops, by the time every male U.S. citizen turned 18, he was required to take part in selective services. So you ain't have a choice, youngin'. All right? I'm a little older than 26 now, so I won't get the first wave of calls saying that you have to report to your nearest recruitment station. But, as you know from World War II, it went from 18 to 25, and then it shot up to 18 to 45. All hands on deck. This is history repeating itself. It says, contrary to social media posts suggesting the bill makes registration a new requirement or reinstates the draft. But what they said is this law has been in effect since 1980. But there was never a need to reinstate a draft. But now you see that America is making enemies globally. They have a war. They might have a brewing war with China and Taiwan, Russia and Ukraine. They might have to get involved with that. Israel versus the whole Muslim world, including Hezbollah, the Houthis, Saudi Arabia dumping the U.S. dollar. So they might want to put troops in there to kind of like shake them up. America is stretched thin. So a draft is very much a possibility. It says the Republican-led House of Representatives passed H.R. 8070, titled Servicemen Quality of Life Improvement and National Defense Authorization Act for fiscal year 2025 on June 14. It includes a provision to automatically register those who are required to register for the selective service system. So you got people that's that took them Pell Grants, them federal grants to go to college. Them federal grants. Um, you have to instate and select the service. So if you go to college for 4 years and you use that grant, you're required to, if they ever need you, report to your nearest recruitment station. All right? See? So Esau got you on the trick bag. The bill still needs to pass the Senate and be signed by President Joe Biden to become law, and I think it will. An Instagram video says House passes defense bill automatically registering men 18 to 26 for draft. It's now mandatory for all male U.S. citizens to register for selective service, also known as military draft, when they turn 18 now. Again, most people sign up when they do selective service to get those grants for college. I was one of them. I took that grant, but I dropped out. I dropped out of college. Therefore, I didn't qualify for selective services because I dropped out of college. But now it's to the point where you don't even need to sign up for the federal grant to have to sign up for selective service. And it says here, failure to register is classified as a felony. So you will be a felon, which we already know felons here in America live a difficult life. You can't get certain jobs. You can't vote. You can get your license, but you can't travel certain places. I believe they revoke your passport. They make life very difficult for you. And I don't think y'all ready for that. It says the selective service system already requires almost all male U.S. citizens and immigrants between 18 and 26 to register with selective service. President Proclamation 4771 by former U.S. President Jimmy Carter reinstated the registration requirement in the 1980s. So the point is, man, these things are coming back. These things are going to come back. It says, this is Jeremiah 51 and 29. And the land should tremble in sorrow, for every purpose of the Lord should be performed against Babylon, to make the land of Babylon a desolation without inhabitants. Because let's read 28. It says, prepare against her the nations with the kings of the Medes. The Medes is the Iranians. Because they're going to spearhead. This is the last prophecy. One of the last. Israel going to war. The Israeli state going to war with Iran. It said the captain there, all the rulers there, all the land of his dominion. Right. So it's not going to be all of Iran. Only Iran. It's going to be a lot of multiple nations that going to want smoke with America. And they're going to have that smoke. And these nations have something more deadly than guns and tanks. They have thermonuclear missiles, which will be used to destroy all of America. It says, verse 29, and the land should tremble in sorrow, for every purpose of the Lord should be performed against Babylon, to make the land of Babylon a desolation without inhabitants. Right, man. America would never be inhabited again. Once it's hit with, it says 200 million warheads. The scriptures say 200,000, which roughly translate to 200 million. That's a lot of damn warheads. And I know it's hard to believe, but that's going to become a reality. Verse 30, the mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holds, right? Because this draft came about, and everybody's freaking out. No, I want to go. I'm not going. The hell with that. I'm not dying for some war. See, these men that was once strong and mighty, the men of old America, are now talking about the hell. No, they ain't fighting. That might have fell, they became his woman. That have burned her dwelling places, her bars are broken, right, man? They became his woman. Because ultimately they see it writing on the wall. This is their desolation. This is their destruction. This is the time of judgment.